Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new Quantus with me and the good sir, the Knight of the Wells.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm going to be a wizard today.
You're going to be a wizard. We're doing blood magic stuff. Last episode, we set up a blood altar and kind of like did like a poor man's automation.
Yeah.
Like it works, but it's not perfect. But it works.
It's better than most of what I've seen at the start of blood magic.
Yeah, I mean, for like having just started the blood magic and having us still be on like a tier 1 altar, it's better than nothing. Let's put it that way. Today we want to do more blood magic, and I think step 1 is making a good food source that's quick and renewable.
Definitely.
So you may look at you all prepared and stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at me.
Man, look at that.
We'll deal with that in a second.
Yeah, we will. Actually, you know what? Why don't we deal with that right now?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so these blank runes are wonderful. You need 8 of them, so we're going to make all 8, and very easy. Obviously, your blood orb doesn't disappear with that, so that's very nice. You don't lose out on those goodies. But what we're going to do is we're going to place these 8 all around the altar, like so. And this is actually going to upgrade our altar to a tier 2. Now, it does require us to tweak our little automation process, but it does improve almost everything about the altar, to say the least.
Significantly.
Yeah.
At that. Like, not just a little improve, it's like a lot of improve.
Yeah, and we'll hopefully get an item here today that will be able to tell us all of that information as well. Spoilers.
Maybe a little harder than I thought.
Hopper ducks?
Yeah. Well, it's not hopper ducks. I just had to break a thing.
Okay.
Okay. We'll put that there. And then run hopper ducks out. Put a chest here. And a hopper duct. There it is.
I stole it. It came into my inventory.
It was you. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, what in the world? All right. So we do that. And then we should just be able to fill this back in.
Yeah. At least until we upgrade it again, right?
And put a blank rune there. And this should accomplish the same thing that we had. And I don't believe putting a redstone dust right here will actually affect anything.
No, it shouldn't. Perfect.
So there we go. And this should now be a tier 2 altar.
That's right. Which is awesome.
Which is awesome, for sure.
Much better.
We also need a hoe.
Food.
We've got to have one somewhere. Aha! Stone hoe. And do I have a water bucket? I do not. Oh, and you gave me a juicer. Why, thank you.
I did, yes.
Aha, water bucket. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for our ingenious solution.
Oh,
right?
This is going to be brilliant. I can feel it. Okay. Till dirt. Okay. Do we need more dirt?
A little, but not a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so we do that.
That's granite. Why does granite look like dirt?
Because dirt is one of the actually few blocks in this game of Minecraft that granite actually blends with. True story.
Fair enough.
There we go. Okay. And then we take a bunch of melon seeds.
Oh, love melons. So tasty.
And we plant them all. Like so. Probably shouldn't have turned all those into melon seeds, but I only have 5 left, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We have like 26 more, I think, so.
Do we have bones? We have some bones. Good. I'm turning a number of these bones into bone meal. Just to save us a bit of time.
Okay.
And we're going to start bone mealing these. And these will grow into melons. This is a mod called Minecraft.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that mod.
It's cutting edge. It's brand new, just came out. I'm actually quite a big fan of it. I'm still learning it. I haven't really learned everything within the Minecraft mod yet.
It's kind of hard to learn everything in mods anyways,
yeah,
right?
like it's a lot of stuff, and it really doesn't come with like a guidebook or anything. Like,
so they're still working on that then?
yeah, the documentation's pretty bad. I really should speak with the mod authors, but there we go. Okay, so we've got all this stuff grown, and then we take our melons and we combine them with a juicer. We keep the juicer, and then you get melon juice.
Excellent. And you get like, yeah, so you just got 4 juice from 1 melon.
6 juice.
6
from
juice
1 melon.
from 1 melon. That is a great rate of return, right?
Yeah.
I mean, by theory, every, 10 minutes or so, we could probably come over here and chop down a whole bunch of melons and just reap the benefits.
Realistically, with this many stocks and the fact that they can all have a place to grow to, yep, there's another one. We should be getting melons like every minute or so. There should be at least 1 melon over here.
Yeah, exactly. So our food supply should be pretty much solved then.
Yeah, should be set. And I mean, and it's not an amazing meal, but I think it's roughly equivalent to like bread. You know, it should get the job done for us.
Yeah, and a little bit more systematic, I feel, that we can pull that off a little bit better. So that's good. And because Blood Magic, man, do we go through the food. You just,
oh, yeah.
And you need, like, that 2 hunger food, right? And, you know, you like to have something that's a little bit more saturation, but overall, you need something that's quick. You can come over here, you can hit your dagger. As you're starting to regen, your little drumstick ticks it down, and you can quickly eat again. Because it's more about the efficiency that you continue to keep the altar full. And the best way to do that is by burning through food at this point in time.
Exactly. And just to put this into perspective, in the approximately, 3 minutes since this melon farm has been active, I am now up to 24 juice.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. 29 juice.
29 juice. Yeah, no, that's great. So that should be able to keep this thing just a chugging, which is awesome. It is very good.
And that's what we need. Like, straight up. That's a big deal.
Excellent. So I've been making a few more blank slates over here as well, while setting up the old Melon of Goodness farm, because, well, it's good, and it's melons. But what we need to do is we need to become more wizards, I feel.
Yeah. Yep, I concur. Wizarding.
So
we need wizarding.
Do you know anything about the alchemical arts of blood magic?
I do. I'm a little rusty, but I do remember them. I have done them before.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, chicken.
It's this fancy new way of creating all the sigils and stuff that they implemented for the new version here of blood magic. And I love it. It's one of my favorite updates that they made, other than some graphical ones, which are brilliant as well. But what we're going to need to get is some arcane ashes, which are done in the Hellfire Forge. So you might have to do this, because I think you're the only one with a gem, correct?
I thought you had one.
No, I don't.
Maybe
I have a sword, but not a gem.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll have to make one. But
can do it then.
if we can make some arcane ashes, so it's coal, gunpowder, bone meal, and redstone. And we only need the one, so just one of each of those.
Okay, so we'll grab... I'll probably make... Well, no, you really only do need the one, don't you?
We
'Cause then
do,
it lasts,
yeah.
It, like, stays for longer than you want it to.
There's durability there. Yeah.
And coal. There we go. And that gets made in the... I really wish it had JEI. Shift click integration.
Like the shift clicking?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be nice. Oh, well.
Next iteration.
Yeah. And there we go. Arcane Ashes. And if I remember correctly, you just right-click this on the ground?
Yeah, that's right. And then, so my goal here is to make a divination sigil, okay? And we want to make 2 of these because, well, there's 2 of us, just for fun. So it's redstone and a blank slate. Now, I usually get this mixed up, but I believe we just right-click with the redstone, and it changes the sigil, which is so awesome. And then we right-click with the blank slate. No? I can never...
You throw it on, but you probably want to remove your ring of magnetization first.
Is it throwing it on?
You have a ring of magnetization that's instantly sucking everything up?
Yeah. No, I don't think it is that. I think it's... did I do that backwards? I might have done it backwards. You might have to do the slate first. I always get this mixed up the first time. I think we have to do the slate first. Let's break it. Okay.
Bam.
So throw down the arcane again. And then if we go blank slate first, I'll do that. And then a redstone. No? What the heck? You added an extra slate in there, didn't you?
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Here, throw it down one more time. I'm pretty sure that's what it's kind of confusing, the way that it looks. Okay. Is that not right? What the heck?
Allow me to read the book.
The book?
The book.
I swear I was doing it right. Well,
if you click on the ash with an item, it will be placed inside of the ash. Assuming that this item is valid, the circle will change shape to represent that it is ready for the next item. If it doesn't change shape, then you did something wrong. Once it has changed shape, you can then place in the secondary item. If this item matches within the first item, or matches with the first item, the circle will start rotating.
Okay.
So, if we look at the divination sigil, right?
It should be redstone.
It should be... Yeah, it should be redstone.
Okay.
Maybe it only works for me?
There you go. Okay. I'm wondering if we didn't put in like an extra redstone or something, because I think when we broke that first one, I think 2 redstone popped out of it. So maybe I double-clicked by accident. Okay.
That is possible.
Let me... Okay. Perfect.
There we go.
Okay.
Divination sigil for me, and then a divination sigil for you. And then what's awesome about the divination sigil is it shows you how much stuff you have in your altar.
Yeah, so it gives us the altar stats, which obviously we have 0 LP, which is just fantastic. So let's add a little bit of that to it. And now we are up to 4,300, which is great. Equally, you can also click on the incense altar over here, and you will actually see that there's 0 tranquility and a 20% bonus.
Oh, nice.
So,
also, I just want to point out, if I look at the blood altar, and you look at Wayla, it doesn't show the stats. If I'm holding the divination sigil, I can sneak, and it will show you the stats.
Very useful, indeed.
So, yeah, that's the thing.
And you definitely have to be hovered over the divination sigil for that, so that's good.
Yes.
Very cool. Very awesome indeed. So, yeah, 5,600, give or take, LP. We fill this thing up pretty darn quickly. There is something that we can do to help us, though, and I think we can do it right away. I'm just double-checking here. So, we are at the Tier 2, so we can get our next blood orb, right? And I'm thinking that we should, because there's a wonderful thing that's going to allow us to upgrade our Tranquility altar to give us a better bonus to our self-sacrifice. So, on that front, here, you can keep those for right now. I still have some.
I have 63.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I gave them to you because I don't need more.
You're full up. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to do up the first one here, and we can kindly just review and keep an eye on that. It takes 5,000 blood to get the orb. And then what we're going to want to make is called the wooden path from blood magic. It's a new item in the new blood magic, and we're going to need 9, 18, 27, 36 of them total to get this to work. So it's a fun little thing that we can do and design, and let's get working on that. Come on, hurry up, altar. Ain't nobody got time to wait around. Right, chicken? Right.
It should be like any second now.
There we go. Perfect. So, of course, you have to bind all the orbs to your body so that you can do all the things with them. Now, let's just make sure I have enough in there to start this next one for you, Wells. I do. Okay, good. All right.
I will sleep on our behalf.
So that one is cooking up for your apprentice blood orb. But in the meantime, I'm going to quickly grab just some wood planks. Any type of wood plank with the apprentice blood orb is going to give us
the pink eucalyptus because it's ugly and we're never going to use it for anything that isn't crafting.
Can do. Where is it?
In this chest, just next to it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, beautiful, lovely pink. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you complaining about? But that gives us wooden paths. Now, we need 36 of these, so we can't use up all the pink. But what we do now with this is pretty cool. So it's actually a building that you start to construct. So on all sides of this altar, and we're kind of running out of room, we build out a 3x3. Oh, wait. That's not right. I think it says in the book there's a gap. I think there might be a gap in there. You have the book, right?
I will check, yes.
Okay. There might be a gap of one.
Buffs, rituals?
Incense altar?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Incense altar. Oh, here we go. Upgrading your altar. No, that's talking about the blood altar itself. Okay, so incense altar. Blah, blah, blah,
Pretty
blah.
sure it's
Side
like
note.
this.
Here we go. Further expanded. If you place a row of 3 wooden path blocks 2 blocks away from the incense altar in each of the cardinal directions, up to... do you have a picture for me, game? This is too smart for me.
Are you confused yet?
You take the book and you read the...
I think this is correct now. So 2 blocks away, we just need to get underneath here. And the biggest problem is I think we're impacting our blood altar on the other side, which kind of is terrible, but yeah, we are.
Well... That may mean we... it's probably easier to move the incense altar than it is to move the blood altar, because the blood altar is actually, like, basically full right now.
I mean, we could go below or above it, too.
I mean, all of this is temporary setup anyway. Like, this is all going to be moved.
You know what?
You really only need to scoot this, like, a couple blocks, if even.
Okay. Yeah, let's just build out this then first. So we need 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. So then our altar would go right there. So let's do that. Like so. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's going to mess with our flowers over here, but that's all right as well. 1, 2, 3. We're wizards. We don't care about nature anymore. So
this is true.
It's fine.
Or landscaping.
That's right. Who needs terraforming or anything like that? No, no, no. We're just building all the things. We're going next level wizardry here.
For sure. And well, I mean, we really don't care how it looks at the moment because we're not going to live here for very much longer.
Yeah, no, we definitely, we're going to switch that up for sure.
We have some plans, but they're secret.
Ooh, secret plans. Love secret plans.
Who doesn't?
Okay, good. And I'm going to wreck your redstone for a second.
That's okay.
And I fix. We fix. Good. All right. So now, if we hit this with the divination sigil, it's still at 20%, which I think we need some sort of blocks in between here. So let's do this quickly. I think they have to be connected, right? Are we working?
Still says 20%.
What? All right. Hold on. I better look it up then. I better look it up. Incense altar.
Good plan. There was a lot of text. I didn't want
There is a lot of text here. I'm already regretting reading this. Oh God, there's a lot of text. Wooden path. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you place a row of 3 wooden path blocks 2 blocks away in each of the cardinal directions. Uh-huh. Okay. Making sure that they're all on the same Y level. Huh. You can define an area. Well, I thought that this was right, and I wish that there was a picture, but I'm getting a hunch here that if we just remove, like so, quickly, and take a look at this, it might work like this. I might have placed down too many wooden blocks. It's a possibility. If not, I'm going to have to figure this out, because I am the one that am supposed to know this.
Yeah,
No,
you are.
still
You're
nothing.
the one that's actually done this stuff before. This is all new to me.
Well,
Mostly.
that's very, very interesting. I thought you never did all of this, did you?
Nope. That means I'm not liable.
You're not liable for this, eh? All right, let's see. The good old second monitor is wonderful. We're cheating now, everybody. We're full on cheating.
No, we're not. We're researching.
Researching.
Those are 2 very different things, my friend.
That's true. Size 9x9, tier 2. Extending the 4 cardinal directions with 3x3 blocks or wooden tile. Yeah, see, that's what I thought it was. Okay. Okay. You know, my grouping, my people are just going to be just screaming at me on YouTube. They're probably going to be just screaming bloody murder that I've messed this up for the 4 bazillionth time.
Did you figure out what you did?
No, not yet. I'm still reading. I'm still researching.
Oh, okay. Does it have a pretty diagram picture thing?
No, it doesn't. It's more reading. I know, right? We need just pretty diagrams.
Why you do this?
How you do. How you do. So it says 4 cardinal directions with a 3x3 blocks of wooden path.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it should be like this. I was pretty certain about this. And this is how I originally built it.
And now it's a 37.
Oh, see, that's what I get.
I just want to point out this is not a 2-block gap.
No.
This is a 1-block
That's
gap.
1 block. Book. You can take that book. It's your book. You can have it.
Your magnet. Oh, wait, never mind. I've got it.
Your magnet picked it up.
Yeah. Oh,
But
hold on here.
you can have that book, and you can keep it. But yeah, basically, so now we have...
Okay, so it says 2 blocks away from the incense. I would probably rephrase that to say on the 2nd block away from the incense altar, not 2.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it does. It has a hard time because it does explain that you need a 3x3 in the middle, and it does explain that decently well, but at the same time, it doesn't do it that well. Now, the other thing that you see here, our tranquility actually went up, right? So we now have 342 tranquility with a 42% bonus.
What exactly is tranquility?
Yeah, so tranquility is determined from different items or blocks that you have in this range, okay? So now we have the 9x9 setup here. So any block that's in that range is going to increase your tranquility. And each one does a different thing. So, do you still have that hoe on you?
I do.
Perfect.
Un momento. Allow me to refill our blood magic thing.
Well,
okay,
just
anyway,
let's till a piece of land here. Okay? So what we're going to see, we're at 350 right now. If we till that piece of land, we're now at 357. So farmland gives you an increase. Now, equally, do you have a melon on you or a melon seed? You can plant it there.
I do have melon seeds.
Go ahead and plant it. Boom. Now we're at 370 tranquility. So a whole bunch of different things increase that value, whether it be lava, whether it be leaves, wood, all that kind of stuff. So we can plant all these things and increase overall our production values and what we are getting out of our altar. Because every tranquility bonus that we go up now is a bonus in the life that we get. Pretty cool, eh?
That is pretty cool.
Now, you can get this to be really big.
Yeah, continue using altar thing.
Yeah, I just hit it. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can get this bonus to be very large, like 360, 400% bonus to your life. So,
nice.
Yeah, every time you're sacrificing, if you're sacrificing 9 hearts, well, if you get a 400% bonus to those 9 hearts, well, now we're in business.
That is pretty useful.
It's very useful, and it actually makes self-sacrifice a lot more viable as an option for sustaining your altar, because you can improve this along with the self-sacrifice runes on the altar itself, and then also living armor on top of that, and you can just get some fantastic bonuses all combined that, like I said before, can get you almost about 400 life points per click of that sacrificial dagger.
Nice. And I'll bet that if you also set up a beacon with like regeneration, that would also really make self-sacrifice even more viable, because you would, like, between food and the regeneration beacon, like, you'd be able to heal pretty easily. Just
for fun, we can do something even with Botania. There is a regeneration, if I'm not mistaken, from Botania as well. So we can look into that, where we can do some regen with blood magic. There is regen with blood magic. There's regen with Botania. There's regen with roots. And there's regen with a beacon. We can just be fully regen happy.
So we have like regen with all the things.
Literally all the regen with all the things. So
that is excellent.
It's very, very nice, and we're getting very good life essence returns on our build now. I love it. Now, obviously, we can upgrade this as we go along. There is a tier 3, there's a tier 4 altar for the incense altar, as like there is for the blood magic one as well. So, and it continually increases in sizes. I'm just looking here. I believe the maximum incense altar is 21 by 21, which is the same size as the blood altar itself. So they're both 21 by 21 blocks overall. So they're very large structures, and you could do some really cool things with them.
Cool. Well, we'll have to find a spot where we can build something that large without running into a lot of things.
Definitely. And I think we should have the potential of doing that.
Is that a spoiler? Is that a... what's that called? Foreshadowing? I think it's called foreshadowing.
Is it? Is that foreshadowing? Is that what that is
anyway.
called? No spoilers.
It's foreshadowing. It's a literary device. But I think we are pretty much out of time for this episode.
Definitely. I probably rambled far too long, but that's okay.
We both did. This is what we do. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.